So in day-to-day life, we do our various activities and we consume food when we are hungry. We eat the way we like. Now, when that food gets into our system, gets into the stomach and the rest of through the process of digestion, that starch is what we call sugar. So there is an organ in the body that produces a particular compound called insulin. Now, this insulin is capable of extracting this sugar from our blood, which keeps us healthy. Now, once it extracts the sugar from our blood, it processes it and stores it in the body. Now, that is why we don't experience certain effects when we consume food. So, but when our consumption of this starchy food or this glucose is very high, it labors this organ that produces insulin. As I explained earlier, insulin is what extracts the sugar from our blood and processes it and stores it in the body. So when we consume so much sugar, we overlabor this pancreas, or the organ that produces that insulin is called the pancreas. So when we overlabor it, the insulin that it produced at that particular point in time is weaker than what is originally produced. So the body doesn't make use of that. So once the body doesn't make use of that, when you consume those starchy foods, the sugar remains in your blood. Once the sugar remains in your blood, it begins to accumulate. Once it begins to accumulate, you notice that you start feeling weak, you start having frequent urination, you start having increased appetite, you start having body weakness, you feel dizzy and the rest. And when you go to the hospital, they tell you your blood sugar level is up, and that is a condition termed diabetes. That is how diabetes comes about.